Hey beautiful person watching this video, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, welcome. If you're returning, what's Gucci? Thanks for coming back and checking another video. So today I wanted to do a different kind of video. I've never done this before, but I want to take you to work with me. I work at a university hospital and I just started a couple months ago. The title of the job is a PCA, which is a patient care assistant. We're called techs. So I just want to show you all just a little bit of what we do. Obviously I can't show you the patients and like things like that. I'm not even sure nurses will be on here, but because of HIPAA laws and everything, I can't even share anything like that. So I'm just gonna show you a little bit of what I do as a tech working in the hospital during like COVID season. Even though I don't necessarily work on a COVID floor, but sometimes we get pulled into different areas of the hospital because we're short-staffed. But anyway, so I'm excited to show y'all what I do. So PCA are under the nursing department of the hospital. So what I do is pretty much just help the nursing staff, help the patients, and things like that. So yeah, let's just go. I need you to stop talking. So let's just go, and it's gonna be a good day. Okay, so the day is already starting crazy, just like it always is. There's not really a day that is just not crazy. So I'm not even sure if I'm going to do this for this whole night, but I'm gonna try to just check in once in a while. And yeah, I'm like really tired. I didn't realize that until I walked in here, like into the floor. That's when I realized that I was tired, but I'll do my best to show you all just the little things. Right now I'm doing vitals, so right now it's 8 o'clock, almost 8 o'clock. So typically we have 3 times we do vitals. That's 8, 12, and 4. And so I got my reports done, and I'm starting vitals. I'm here to give a patient a cup of ice, and this is our little pantry. Sometimes when I come in, the sun's setting and it's really pretty over here when the sun's setting, but I guess today it's not setting. Anyway, yeah, so I'm gonna get this, and then I'll just check in once in a while and let y'all know what I'm doing. So it is 10 o'clock on the dot, almost 10. I look like all those like back in the day England people with their hair pulled up and stuff. Anyway, it is 10 o'clock and I just sat down to chart some things. So that's what y'all saw me doing in this last little bit. I don't know, I'm in the break room. I'm gonna get my charger to charge my phone because that's what I'm currently filming on. And so far, just to check in, so far I've cleaned or helped put people on bedpans, and bedpans is just like a pan that you put on the bed for patients who can't get up or who aren't able to get up for their medical reasons. And so I've done a couple of those, and through like ice run or whatever, like getting ice for the patients, and then just charting what needs to be charted. So like urine output, stool count, accu checks. So accu checks are pretty much just checking the blood sugar of the patient, and then if it's way high, you relate it to the nurse, and if it's way too low, you always have to relate back to the nurse whatever result you get from whether your accu check or high blood pressure or high temperature or low oxygen or high oxygen, or not, there's no high oxygen, but like, you know what I mean, like low oxygen count or whatever. Typically the shift, so it's a 12-hour shift from 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. So the first little bit is always busy, like you're doing the vitals, you're going on ice runs or water run or food or whatever, you're changing patients, you are also helping out the nurse if they need anything, so that could be bed change or whatever. And so typically the first 4 hours Sometimes it goes on throughout the whole night, but hopefully tonight is gonna be, it goes downhill, which means it chills for the rest of the night. But typically during shift change, it always gets hectic. The next time I'm gonna do my vitals will be around 11:30 because they need to get put in the system for 12 o'clock, like meds and stuff, I think. Or sometimes if I'm bored, I do it at 11. Really doesn't matter. It's whatever is up to you. Kind of go along with the policy or guidelines or rules or whatever that your unit has. And yeah, so I'm just gonna get my charger and a little snacky snack that I can snack in the nursing station. And typically around 1 I get my lunch break, which is 30 minutes. So around then I'll come see you all and check in with y'all around 1 o'clock. So yeah. I'm so tired. So right now what I'm doing is just charging along, just charging away, just making sure that the vitals I put in are in there correctly. And for your vitals, you need your blood pressure, your temperature, the pulse, the oxygen, just making sure everything looks good and just keep on charting. So the machine that you see here is called the bladder scan machine. It's obviously to scan the bladder to make sure that there is not an abnormal amount of urine in the body. And if there is an abnormal amount of urine, then the nurse will catheterize the patient. So this is a jelly thing that we put on the probe as we used to scan the bladder with the scanner thingy. But yeah, this is a very helpful machine to make sure that the patient is not retaining an abnormal amount of urine. Over here, I'm charting some more. The machine that you see beside me is called a Dynamap, and that's the machine that we use to take the vitals of the patient. So we take the blood pressure, the temperature, the pulse, and the oxygen. And so I was just making sure that what I had on that machine was transferred over correctly in the computer. So y'all, I made it to my break time. It's 1 o'clock. I actually did my vitals at like 11:15, and I was just chilling until now when I was super hungry, and the nurses are back from like getting food from the cafeteria. Anywho, so I'm in the break room, checking in again. I'm warming my food up in the microwave. So it's been chilled so far. And I hope it stays like that. It typically stays like that, but it's 1 o'clock, so I don't want to jinx it. And by 2, I will go get my accu check for 2 a.m. So like after I'm done with my 30. And yeah, so I'm just giving you all a little check-in. Still staying strong. I'm over it. Check in at 5 because it's 4:45, right? 4:41. I got done with my vitals, and so around like 6 or so, I like to go around rooms and ask patients like if they need anything, coffee, tea, water. And then with that, I change their lining bags. So every room always have blue lining bags at the back of their door, like in the bathroom. And so those lining bags are for like old like linings, obviously. So I guess their blankets or bed sheets or anything like that, their gowns that are dirty or something, you put them in there. And so around 6, I like to go around and change that, and then change their garbage bags if it's full. And then Also around 6, I like to fill out the report paper, see if there's anything changed or anything like that. Then I wait till 7 or 7:15 or whatever till when the day shift people come in, and then I just give them their report, and then I am off. So 2 more hours to freedom. Okay, so right now I have the glucometer, which is also an accu check machine. This is just a machine that you use to check the blood sugar of a patient who is either diabetic or on feed or tube feed. So right now I'm just QCing the machine, and that's just a way to reset the machine for every new shift. So we have come to the end of the shift. I'm tired, and it's 7:14 right now, so we have this rule where we have to clock out at like 7:23 or more, but not less. So I don't know how I'm gonna spend my time until it's 7:23, but anyway, so just check in, and yeah, so towards the end I just went around to like around 6. I just went around like I said I would, check out if any patient needed coffee or tea or water or whatever. Took out the lining bags, stock up on gloves, because that's also important for like day shift, so you're not like running out like during their shift. Just kind of thoughtful. So I hope you all enjoyed my little work with me vlog, I guess. I want to show you all more of this side of like what I do apart from like YouTube, you know, trying to do this adulting thing. Trying is the key word. But yeah, so I'm gonna pack up my stuff and get ready to go. So I'll see y'all in my next video. Peace.